Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time for more Tales of the Shire with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, we are getting ready for the big festival, the first festival of Bywater. That is one of the requirements for being a village, is you have to host a festival, and it has to have an important person there with you. So we need to do a sit down with Fosco and Nora, but we also have some foraging stuff to try and get, like 8 raspberries, 8 currants, and of course the high-level mushrooms and stuff like that. So, with all that said, let's go ahead and jump into the game. So we're already looking towards getting heading out to where the raspberries is, which are like all the way out there and stuff like that. Which, you know, berries, we can give berries to our chickens as well. So it kind of helps us in more ways than one. I mean, we could always make jams with it too, and be like, "Yeah, we got good jams." And apparently, Noxie is a little upset with us because we haven't invited him to dinner to a meal in a while. But it's like, you know, come on, dude. We've been trying to please everybody. Alright, so yeah, we come out and there it is swirling around. Okay, ooh, and there's some chanterelles and some wild beef as well. Not high enough quality for us, but whatever. Yeah, I can see those. Ooh. Alright. Man, I was hoping for a lot more than that. I was really hoping for a lot more than just, like, a couple. Now let's go along here and see if there's any raspberries along in here. Spirage. Come on. Give me some. All right. That's a bit better. There was a wild beef there. And here. I mean, we're getting plenty of wild beef, but again, it's just not high quality. Our foraging person is very demanding. All right, so we're one away from. Let's go up here and see if there isn't something up here. No. Okay. All right, so we'll have to get one more raspberry tomorrow, I guess. I'm pretty sure I have picked just about every single wild beef there is today. I haven't gotten anything better than a 1 star. Which just kind of sucks. Alright, so if we go over to the 3 farthings, that's where there are some currents as well, so we can, and we already have one of them, so in theory we should be able to get, we should be able to get our currents today, I think. Yeah, see, there's plenty of them here. This isn't even where they officially are at. Officially, they're marked as being. Oh, what? Where are you guys? Oh, hey, we've got something. Nope, never mind. You already got everything that we had. So we followed this. Around here. Yeah. See. Just keep harvesting. All right, so now we can come up here and talk to Delphinium. Sorry, we need to come up here and around. Oh yeah, there's her spot. I've completed a mission. Cucumber seeds. All right. Right now, if we keep coming along here. Instead of turning down there, we're going to go through this section. Yeah. We should be able to find some lemons. Not great lemons, but lemons. Here's the super secret glade. I don't think actually has anything for us. All right. Oh, we can come down here and we can. Oh, no, not here. Here. Yes. So yeah, I do wonder if this is if this was the home of Nora and Fosco. Like it looks kind of like it might have been their place. Like the bad storm that like washed their family whole away. There's one over here. Blink. Give me a really good one. I just need one really good 3-star quality wild beef mushroom. I didn't think it was that much to ask, but apparently it's damn near impossible to find. I'm pretty sure I have watered everything. Let's just make sure here. Yep, we have. Okay, good. Have I picked up my eggs for today? Yes, I have. These guys still have 6. I'll have some hazelnuts too. Because I have 4 of the damn things to start feeding now. All right. Hello there, Jay. Welcome. All right, shared meal. We'll do it at home. Bosco and Nora, right? Yeah, okay. Let's take a look at our decorations. So we have like blue goblets and all kinds of stuff. We have scarecrows. Here, striking sculpture. There was this swan thing that, yeah, Hobson's swan, genuine. Dwarf mixing bowl, delphiniums. Oh, okay, I see why you won't let me. Can I just, like, take you and... No, I can't. Fine, well, we should be able to set you off to, like, the side here. Actually... There. You there. Now, if we say bits and bobs, kitchens and kitchen dining, jars and pottery, keepsakes, wall decorations, rugs and paths, lighting, garden, natural. Okay. See, we could say put you there. All right. So with them invited, we can go to sleep. So yeah, they're the big push as far as getting to the festival. Hello, Mr. Chickens. Everybody else has water. Strawberries. rhubarb. Strawberries. That rhubarb looks pretty nice. Yeah. All right. Rhubarb from a boot. Okay, so what are you guys wanting? Graciously accept. Bitter. All right, both wanting bitter. Not a problem. Make bywater dish. And if we go with the 2-star and say bitter, bitter. I actually want to say keep you there. All right, so can we make you sweet? We could make you just regular sweet, or we could come over here and we might be able to bump you up a level of... Yeah, so we could take you from a 2-star to a 3-star. So sweet and bitter will be fine. And boom. We'll make another one. We'll do the exact same thing. All right. Or close to it. We'll do close to the same thing. We'll need to fiddle with the beans a bit. Okay, we can say take you to a 3-star. Mash the hell out of the beans. See if we can... Yeah, we can get you up to a 3-star. All right. Come on over, guys. All right, let's move you to here. There we go. Now let's start the meal. I did not realize how big that was going to be. Like, that thing is freaking huge. Wait, what? Oh, with Orlo and Nora. Whoops, my bad. All right, fine. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and hit up our spot for raspberries. What all do I need? I need elderberries. My day was pretty good. So I do need some elderberries too. No problem. We can get those right here. At least in theory. Finally got off Terrace and Knights of the Old Republic. I was actually worried that, like, the State of the Union address was going to inhibit my viewership for the Star Wars game, but apparently there were a lot of people that were like, "Nah, we don't want to watch we don't want to watch him talk. We want to just zone out to something." Thank you, but we just want to zone out to something. Might as well take the hedge mustard too. What are these big old things? Like hay huts or something? Yeah, I was just like, nah, I really have no interest in that. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and stream normal as I would. Alright, so the penny buns should be right over here. Yeah. Can you give me a 3-star? Come on, you guys gotta get better penny buns. See, I know, the minute that I drop that task, they're gonna just, all of a sudden, every penny bun I pick up is gonna be like 3 stars. No, I'm not a newcomer anymore, thank you. I have been here a minute. Alright, no. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and drop the penny bun things. And the wild beef one. Let's see what else she has for us. See what new tasks she has for us today. Hopefully something that isn't like, oh, find me a 3-star this. Alright, let's see here. 2-star time. Oh no, that's gardening club. I want foraging club. Right. 3-star delicious lemon isn't outside of the realm of possibility. 3 2-star blackberries. Yeah, okay. Blackberries we haven't picked up in a while. Currants we know we can fulfill currants, no problem. Blackberries are kind of along the road by our house. Ooh, elderberries, okay. Oh, wait, is this what? I don't know. Again, another fallen hobbit hole. That could be... Yeah, this could be where Fosco and Nora's parents were, where their families are from. They definitely don't shy away from, like, sad tales and stuff like that in this game. Like, oh no, we're fine with depressing as fuck. Alright, so I know we need currants. We need currants, 2-star blackberries, 3-star lemon. 3-star lemon sounds very daunting, but lemons and oranges generally you can find pretty good quality. Keep forgetting to ask Tom what the name of his cow is. Isn't it like Buttercup? Which sounds like an odd name for a cow. Where are you taking me? Oh, you're taking me there. I don't need hedge mustard right now, thank you. I will grab some honey, though. Okay, so I have 2 currants. Currently. 3. Check around up here, because sometimes there are some up here. Guide me, oh birdies. Ooh, really good. Pretty sure we want to try coming down here. Yeah. So there's 5. We haven't even gotten to the heart of where the currants grow. So we want to come down to here. All right, so we need to go on to the other side of Delphinium's place. Yeah, there's her place. Okay. Come through here. Around here, cross the bridge. Into the forest. And back into the secret grove. Nobody knows about, except for me and Delphinium. And probably the elves that planted these trees and made it so that they could grow in this area, because this is not citrus land. We get actual winters. Yeah, back across the bridge. That's right. All right, I've got 2 more things to turn into you, Miss Delphinium. Well, thank you. I got 3 of them. Oh, right, the elderberries. All right. Like, our foraging club is not going up by much. It's like kind of stalling out. Wait, do I have anything else that I can turn in right now? Not really. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah. Okay, so we've got 5 of those, so we can pick up 3 more foraging stuff, but that's going to have to wait until tomorrow because we need to give them time to refresh. Which is fine, because we're about ready to crash. You gonna take me to some more berries? Yes, you are. Well, a berry bush. We do have some Mirkwood furniture, too, don't we? Furniture. Seating. Old Noakes' barrel rocking chair. Marigold's barrel rocking chair. Barrel rider. Tea craftsman. Ooh, all right. Yes, Mirkwood sofa. Mirkwood rocking chair. Mirkwood footrest. Old Noakes' log. That is just a straight up log. That is just a chunk of wood. Alright, we need to move you. Like, you were just way too big. You know what? Bring you to over here. Bring you over here. And we're going to find some furniture, seating, like a curved bench. Maybe like a curved... We'll put the flowers in between there. Say, bring in Old Noakes' barrel rocker. Bring in Marigold's barrel rocker, too. We'll put those two side by side in hopes that eventually we can get those two to, you know, realize that, hey, they're both back, you know, that she's back in the Shire and she's still interested in him. And kerflop. So we've got one more day. We've got 2 more days left after this. And see, we turned in like 3 quests and just bumped us up just little teeny little bit. Obviously, we need to go with big stuff. We need to be like, hey, we need high-end quality type stuff here. Right, I'll likely be there. Be first, and you went spicy. Spicy and bitter. Okay. I would like to. I really would like to see those two get together. It's like, come on. All right, so. Do we have anything else that's like 2-star? No. Okay. Bitter fish. Okay, so there we go. We can say you. You. We can chop the Jesus out of you. And we'll sweeten you up with some honey. Don't know if we can get you any more bitter. No, we can't. Okay. Spicy, sweet, and we should have 3 spicy. Yeah, there we go. All right. There's a bitter, there's a spicy. You wanted the spicy. You wanted the bitter. Breakfast at home. The sun hasn't even risen yet. I'm amazed Orlo can get out of bed this early. Like, usually he's the one that was, like, going back for naps and stuff. All right, guys. Now, planning. Festival. What do we got? Hello, both of you. We were just talking about you. We want to hold our first Bywater Festival. We've done everything else. We've got a sheriff. We've made our bywater dish. We should do it. Well done, Olaf. I knew you'd want to help. Me and Nora have got some ideas on how to decorate the square. But we need a very important guest. A Vig? Isn't Vig like interest on like illicit loans? We couldn't think of anyone. But I remember that gray wanderer that was looking for Delphi. Gandalf?
Huh?
Yes, the one that looked like Gandalf. And I thought to myself, we should ask Gandalf to come here. Good idea. But we thought, how can we get someone like Gandalf to come to Bywater? What if we cooked him his favorite meal? What's his favorite meal? Gandalf was great friends with the old Took. And the old Took cooked a special dish. It was Gandalf's favorite. Ooh. Now that the old Took is gone, Gandalf hasn't had that dish for years. So what if we made it for him? Okay, but what was the dish? That's a great idea. What's the dish? We don't know. Willow might know. She's a Took. It could have been passed down from parent to child. I'll go ask her now. We knew you'd want to help. Well, I wouldn't say want to. You're just kind of like foisting it on me.
Oi.
All right, first things first. Hold on. Let's take a look at the poster board for the gardening club, or not the gardening club, but the foraging club. Run, chickens, run! All right. I haven't found a 2-star penny bun or a single 2-star wild beef. I mean, I'll give it a try, and at least I'd get some more penny buns. So at least now, when I'm picking the penny buns, it's not gonna be like, oh, hey, yeah, you just picked those for no damn reason. You've got them, but they're not gonna do you any good. If you're gonna set the bar higher and higher and higher, you need to give us a way of actually getting the things. Got some windfall peaches. All right, Willow, Willow. Daisy, where is your mother? There she is. Hey, I need a recipe. Let's talk in the yard. Aren't we in your yard? Oh. It's Ollamh! What brings you here? Need something fixed? I want a recipe. I'm not much of a cook. You're the one in the cooking club. Nora said that Gandalf was friends with the old Took. My great-grandfather left us nearly 100 years ago. I guess Gandalf was his friend. They say the old Took cooked him a special dish. There wasn't a finer meal in the whole Shire. Do you have the recipe? From 100 years ago? I doubt it. What do you want it for? We want to cook it for Gandalf so he'll come to Bywater to be our very important guest. Gandalf? That would be exciting. Will he do his fireworks? He's too busy for that sort of thing, Daisy. But he might come back for your great-great-grandfather's special meal. I'll write my family in Tuckborough. They might still have the recipe. Thank you, Willow. What's going to happen at the festival? Orlo and Nora are organizing. There's going to be decorations. Yay! I've got some good poles I can bring down, hang something from them, and they'll decorate the square nicely. You need to get Fosco to make some bunting. It will look really good with those little flags everywhere. I'll ask him now. We'll collect those poles. Okay, so yeah, you go get your poles. I'll get the... I wanted to go back to where I first talked, where I was talking to you, because there were some penny buns out there. Ooh, 2-star wild beef. Huzzah! Three-star wild. No, now I get it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. The minute didn't I say when I get rid of the quest to try and find a 3-star wild beef, then I'll find one. I mean, I don't know if they're still doing anything with the game, if they're still releasing like updates or anything. I don't know if they're planning to do like updates and stuff or not. But it would be nice to be like, yeah, let's have some closure on that whole thing. All right, I also need to deal with my garden. Let's dump everything in here. We've got our lettuce. that's got everything planted now. I think everything should still have water. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's take a look at our logs here. So we still need some blackberries, some lemons, 1 wild beef, and some penny buns. Okay. All right, well, let's take a look at around our house for the blackberries. I really wish there was a way to, like, you know, make sure we're getting good quality blackberries. Alright, but the penny buns should be off and over here. Yeah. Up this way. At least we could complete a quest just by picking 8... Again. Just suddenly, hey, here's your 3-star. So need 2 more. I think I can get some over here by this. As well fill up on berries. I really hate when they do that, because it's like, hey, I've been, I spent days looking for that for 1 3-star wild beef and 1 3-star penny bun, and then once I drop the quest, it's like, oh yeah, here you go, have some. It's easy. They're easy to find. What do you mean you've been looking for them for ages? They were right here. I should probably go ahead and stock up on spirits, because I know that's a good... Not that I really need to. Because everybody's already my best friend. I've already reached the ultimate of with everybody. So I don't really need to be a people pleaser anymore. People can go themselves. that part of my life is over. I'm just in it for me. I already have more furniture than I know what to do with. Alright, let's see here. What do we have? We have... Okay, so we want to try and get some... We want to go look for some lemons. Any bun. Alright, while I'm here, I guess I can go and talk to Fosco. Make sure he's got some good bunting to put out. What can I do for you? I need some festival. Hello, Fosco. Do you know about our Bywater Festival? Know about it? It's all Nora talks about. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be. It stops her talking about her treasures. Would you make some bunting? We want to use it for the festival decorations. Willow's bringing some poles down now, so we can hang the bunting in Bywater Square. Excellent idea. I made some bunting years ago for a big meal at Cotton Farm. I'll find them for you. They will look perfect in Bywater Square. Cool. All right, but I'm going to go and try and find some lemons. Good God, that's a lot of poles. It's young Tom is happier now because he's accepted that being a farmer isn't such a bad thing. It's not about liking the necessarily liking the farm or anything like that. It's more about, you know, helping everybody else out. That he's okay with. Actually running a farm, he's kind of eh. I mean, he's good with animals. I mean, I would have thought that would have been his big thing. Would have been like, well, I do like the animals. The animals are cool. It's everything else that sucks. I got a 2-star lemon. He's got one that I can turn into her. Yep. Now, I need to run on home before I turn into a pumpkin. Ooh, peach. There's so many fences and gates around this place. It's like, what? I assume those are like denoting property lines or what used to be property lines, but I guess Hobbit properties trade hands pretty quickly. Feels weird not to be planning meals every single damn day. All right. 0 days left in summer. Had a great time. Another boot. Okay. Well, I mean, at least now we have 4 boots. A 3-star penny bun, but we didn't harvest it, so it doesn't really count. Tomatoes, cucumbers, box peppers, thyme, cucumber, taters, maize. All right, so we've got a lot of stuff that we can turn into Rosie now, I think. All right, there we go. But I need to take a real quick break, so we'll be right back. right, so let's take a look and see what we have here. So we've got 4 of them that are done. Oh, 3-star garlic. Ooh, that's a bit of an ask. Summer and winter. Okay, but we're going into fall, so that's one that we're gonna drop. All right, so we need to set up the bunting. Oh, I should probably gather up my eggs, shouldn't I? Well, one of you's a good chicken. The other 3 are looking to be dinner. All right. We head out this way. We can go around and visit Cotton Farm. And talk to Rosie. Penny bun. Not that we need it right now. Hey, Rosie.
Huh?
I've completed like 4 missions. Nope, I think that's it. So yeah, our gardening should, like, be skyrocketing because of that. Alright, so we want to take a look for more penny buns and more wild beef. Raspberries back here, okay. But I actually need blackberries. But like better quality blackberries. I'm wondering which hobbit hole was Fosco and Nora's. I would really appreciate it if they would, like, tell us. If they would, like, oh, hey, so yeah, this was their hobbit hole. Like, they were taken in by by the Cottons, and I think the Cottons, like, came and basically rescued them, so it would make sense if it was the one right on the edge of the forest. But then again, they also, like, one of their earliest memories was Old Ruby, and there's a collapsed hobbit hole right next to next to Ruby's old place. Like, if I were doing it, I would start kind of, like, looking at finishing off some of these stories and putting, like, a bit of giving a bit of an ending to some of these stories. Where the hell are you taking me? Okay, there we go. There was a much easier way of getting to that one, damn it. I thought butterflies were, like, at least understood conservation of energy. Like, don't expend more energy going to whatever it is you're going to than you need to. Chanterelles over there, which I do not need. I say the wild beef should be back over here again. Yeah. Does anybody know what flavor profile Gandalf generally prefers? Does he like salty? Does he like sweet? These are things I would like to know before I go cooking for a wizard. Because if I get it wrong, he might turn me into a frog. Or something similar. Okay, so we'll try over by Willow's place, because we know that we can find some penny buns over there. Down this way we'll have, that's where the wild beef really pop. There we go. All right, that should be it for the wild beef. Now there's just wild beef all over the place. Because I don't need it anymore. All right, let's get across the river. Let's see if we can't find... See if we can find a penny bun to fill out that, and check on the check on our lemons. Thought I saw one out of the corner of my eye, but I guess not. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure. Penny buns and rocks have a lot in common. at least we've got a couple to turn in. Pink. Nope, it was just the wild beef. Okay. You're usually puffballs up in here. I don't need puffballs. Be great to see you at the Ivy Bush later. I don't know who you are. You were just some random hobbit inviting me for drinks, I guess. I'm not gonna pick anything up right now. I'm not gonna pick any new ones up because I need to put down some bunting. Please tell me I do not have to go. Okay, good. I don't have to go one by one and do all of them. Oof. I just do a full-on, whole big swath of them all at once. Awesome. Like, I'd still like to go with Nora, find a Matham, and wind up, and it wind up being like the helmet that Neffy's looking for. Like, there's a lot of stuff that it's like, hey, we're mentioning this, but we're not really like, we're not getting into it. All right, so I've hung the bunting up in the square. All right, there we go. That's all the bunting. Hello, Nora. This looks exactly right, Ollamh. We're almost ready for the festival now. And I've got my great-grandfather's recipe. Funny thing, I showed it to Lily because it looked familiar, like something I'd eaten recently. It's the Bywater dish. You'd perfectly recreated Old Took's recipe. How did you do that? Magic! Daisy might be right. Can you make it, Ollamh? I'm the one that created the dish. Come on. I'll bring it straight away. What kind of flavor profile are... Alright. So yes, we have little flags all over the frickin' place. All right, so we'll have the festival on the first day of autumn. Okay, we're at least over halfway there for our farming, for our gardening. All right, so we want to make a pie. Bywater dish. All right, give me some slop fish. Because I have 19 pennies. Oz. Whore. But I have such good friends. Surely they'll just, like, spot me some stuff, right? Like, after all the times that I've fed them... Alright. Look, just because you a bunch of hungry bitches doesn't mean that I'm, like, neglecting you or anything. Jeez. Alright. Let's take a look at... hazelnuts. Yeah. Now who's chasing whom, huh? Huh? Yeah. All right, young Tom, I need cream. I'm thinking we're gonna make it spicy with just a bit of sweetness. Because wizards like fire, right? I mean, they need their spicy food in order to be able to cast fireballs. Alright, so now we're finding 2-star blackberries. Alright, so, pies. Bywater dish. 2. We'll go ahead and... yeah, we can do you with the frying pan so we can make you spicy. Cool. We'll do a little bit of sweet. And spicy. Yes, okay. There you go. So, we need to bring that to Nora. Okay. The birds have buggered off. before we bring this to Nora, though, I want to take a look and see if our gardening club will give us credit for planting anything. Since it's the first day of the season, harvest. Okay, so squash, crocus, orange plum, orange pumpkins, harvest crest pumpkins, eggplants. All right. Orlo, your little head snap looks even weirder with a hat on. I'm just gonna say. All right, so eggplants. Now, let's take a look at those and see. Eggplants like brown onions, brown taters, and cabbage sprouts. You like... Okay, so the pumpkins like each other and brown taters. Brown taters and squash. So brown taters, brown onions, and both sets of pumpkins. All right, so yeah, we'll tend to our garden. We will tend to our garden, and then we'll go and deliver the meal. I put enough spice in there; it's gonna stay hot for the next week. I will step on you. I will absolutely just mash you into freaking little bits. All right. So, let's take a look and see what we can plant here. So you there. Now, pretty much everything but squash, right? Oh, come on, really? Fine. Right, you guys should be like super happy with this shit. You are cucumbers. Cucumbers only go in summer, so... There we go. you guys need to be tilled up. You might still grow, but you're gonna grow really, really slowly. All right, so we can say more of you. All right, there we go. All right, so we'll go ahead and grab the. We'll go ahead and grab the harvest stuff for the gardening club, because we should be able to nail that. Let's take a look and see what we have. So blackberries, lemons, and penny buns. Okay. But our penny buns... Okay, penny buns are still around there. Cool. We know that blackberries are. Lemons are still around. Okay. I wanted to make... I wasn't sure because it's like, oh, should I just dump those or... It all depends on whether or not they're still available. All right. Oh, Nora, I have your dish for Gandalf. Such a long run. Oh, hi. I brought the dish. And it's a 5-star. Wonderful. With this, we have everything. We'll let you know when the festival begins. Okay. I guess I was figured you'd just be like, you know, we're good to go. Like, you made it sound like I had to do that, like, today. All right, gardening club, yes. Eggplant, yes. We should be able to. We should be able to do, and squash we might be able to do. All right, and foraging club. We have puffballs. And we'll take the 2 wild beef. All right, so puffballs, wild beef, lemons. Okay, we can do this. At least in theory, we can do this. I mean, we can get plenty of puffballs. I was gonna say, statistically speaking, we should, like, we should be able to get, like, good quality ones. Like, if we pick up so many of them, some of them have to be good quality. Do I need any more penny bun? I think I do. Yes. It'd be nice if when, you know, like, okay, what I would do is as you get better in foraging, it should be, hey, if you follow a butterfly to a spot, you should have a better chance of getting higher quality stuff. Simply because you are being patient and aware enough and following the proper protocols that you are following the butterflies to the treasure that they are indicating. That was me kicking up dirt. That wasn't like... But there's some right over here. Lots of chestnuts. What you're not... Oh, apparently we can get both lemons and oranges in autumn. That doesn't make any sense. Truffles. All right, let's head back over to where the puffballs are specific. Well, wait, no. We've already been there. We've already been there, so we'll go down to the wild beef. Yeah, there was wild beef all over the place yesterday. Now that I actually need to pick some up, they're like, there's barely anything here. Wait, where the hell are you going then? Well, get me there. No, well, okay, in summer there were some penny buns here. Can't trust anything these days. Into the food bags. I think I have now successfully picked up one of everything, basically. I think that's what that achievement just was you have picked up one of every forgeable thing. Also known as hoarding. right, we'll take a look for the up where the penny buns are supposed to be specifically, and then the white button mushrooms are like right past that. Then it'll be time to crash and probably go to the festival. All right, where are you taking me? Where are you taking me? Ah. And that's all you got. Okay. And of course, now it's evening, which makes it much more difficult to see anything. Okay, that should be the penny buns done. Pop into existence just to tell me that, just to point me to the one that I just picked up and then disappear. Fantastic. All right, well, there are a lot of white button mushrooms here. And puffballs. All right, you have to be of decent quality. Better quality than what I've been picking up, at least. All right, we are going to trash you. Yes. Okay, so now any white button mushrooms that I come across that I can pick up have to be 2 stars. Booyah! Oh, but I didn't need to pick those up. I was actually only looking for the... Oh, right, because I ran out of space to get more quests. That's right. We don't run, we skip. Because that's helpful. Oh god, I'm not gonna make it. Orlo's gonna find me passed out on the sidewalk, which is gonna be embarrassing because now he's the sheriff. All right, so yeah, our gardening is, we're two-thirds of the way there on gardening. We're almost at 50% for our foraging. Ugh. Move it, chicken, or I will pour water all over you. It kind of does. It really kind of does just annoy me because it's like with just about everything else, you can kind of sort of control the quality of everything. Like you can control the quality of your garden. You can control the quality of of your cooking. You can even kind of figure out the quality of the fish. Like it's not that unreasonable to say, hey, you know, I want a 2-star one of these. It's like, okay, we can do that. Foraging is just like completely random as shit. Just to let you know, spoke with Neffy. They say they haven't shared a meal. They might get grumpy. Maybe you should invite them. Whitewater Festival started. Everyone's already here, including that tall fellow that looks a bit like Gandalf. Make sure to bring that pie. See you soon. I don't have the pie. Nora has the fucking pie. Do not tell me I have to bake another fucking pie. If Nora ate the pie that I made for Gandalf, I'm gonna be a little upset with her. Gathering walnuts would be easy. We've got like walnuts galore outside of our house here. They even found a two-star walnuts. But let's go to the festival and see if we can like officially become a village now. Hello, Gandalf. I hope you enjoyed your meal.
Mm-hmm.
It was just as I remembered it. Thank you, Ollamh. Bless my beard. What a change you've made here, my friend. I didn't do it alone. No. Ollo Proudfoot and Nora Borrows, Delphinium Brandybuck, they've all traveled a long way. But it was you that showed them the path. I told you when we first met that we'd have some stories to share. Now, you must go and enjoy your festival. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Okay. Hello, Farmer Cotton. Hello, Rosie. Hola. Well, we're finally here. The Bywater Festival, and everyone's taking part, even Sandy Man. I was surprised, I have to say. He even complimented me on the size of my pumpkin. Let me guess. Yours is the small one, right? Rosie's is the one we could almost hollow out for a house. And that's a fine pumpkin, Farmer Cotton. Not as fine as this one. You're right, my girl. Any Farmer Cotton would be proud to grow that. Come to think of it, you and young Tom could become the next Farmer Cottons. Together! You can do the growing, and young Tom can do the animals. He can tend to the animals. Raising. You said I had to marry the next mayor of Michael Delving. Yes, I did. But I didn't know you were so good at being a farmer. And maybe I will be Farmer Cotton. Or maybe I won't. Just because I'm good at something doesn't mean it has to be my job. Maybe I just want to enjoy it. Well, that's very wise of you, Rosie. I wish I know how you did it. Then come up to Ollamh's garden and I'll show you. You're very welcome, Farmer Cotton. Goodbye, you two. Wait, why do they have to go to my... You two? Hello, Ollamh. Hello, Marigold. Noxie was just telling me about how he used to call you newcomer. Strange to think that now. You become part of the water, so to speak. Well, thanks to all your help, Mr. Noakes. Thank you for all your hard work. You're becoming quite the fisher hobby. Noxie, going to teach me how to fish, are you? Well, yeah, only if you want to, of course. Don't listen to him, Ollamh. He's doing it so that he can spend more time with me. I didn't say that. Of course I'd like to. Teach you to fish, that is.
Hey.
We'll see you later. See you soon enough. So, Ollamh Goodenough and me were looking for the eye in the lake. We walked for ages. We crossed rivers. We went through the deepest, darkest parts of the wood. Ollamh wanted to give up, but I said, no, we hobbits never give up. Isn't that right, Ollamh? Yes, it is. That is exactly what we say. Daisy was very brave. That's because I'm a took. We tooks are very adventurous. You should carry on with your tale. See you soon. Yeah, it's like, at least they're like, they are doing something with it. And there was Mr. Noakes standing in the middle of a pond, calm as you like. Don't mind me, he said. I'm just having a bath. And if you're thinking this tale can't be true, ask Ollamh. They were there. Well, I certainly was. Did it happen like I said? It certainly did. Enjoy the festival. Bye, Nora. Who wants to hear the tale of how Mr. Baggins escaped the elves? Neffy! At your service, Ollamh Goodenough. Are you enjoying the festival? We dwarves feast and sing. It is done in the halls of our fathers. But this is a celebration worthy of my people. It is a fine festival. It certainly is. See you soon. Oh, really? You're selling the wolf's head? You are selling the wolf's head. Hello, Hobson. Bless my bargains, it's my good friend Ollamh Goodenough. How is your hobbithole these days? Good. It feels more like home than anywhere else I've lived. I expect some decorations of exceptional quality would make them even more special. Tell me more. I mean, you're going to anyway. I have something very special for you. The head of the great dragon Smog. That's the wolf's head that knocked out the assessor. No, it's not. They just look similar. I added the sticks. You don't get a discount. I'll see you later, Hobson. Hello, Sandyman. Thanks for coming. Hello, Goodenough. This is quite a party. Everyone's really came together to get this done. Bywater's quite a place, isn't it? There's not many places you could do what we've done. It's nice to hear you say such good things about the village. I have to start calling you Farmer Cotton. I don't know about that. Why don't you come over for dinner sometime? We'd like to put on a meal for you. I do like a good apple pie. I'll bring some of my best flour with me. For free? Free? I didn't say that. We'll take it one step at a time. So now it is nighttime. Who am I supposed to talk to? Are you enjoying the festival, Gandalf? Better than you know, Ollamh. So nice to meet you, Mr. Gandalf. Let me introduce myself. I know who you are, Orlo Proudfoot. You are Bywater's fine new sheriff. Huh? You know about me? Of course I do. Thank you for inviting me to your festival. We got the idea from this other big fellow who was here a while back. He looked just like you. I've heard there was a similarity. Yeah, you both are carrying Glamdring for one. He was a bit taller, though. Was he now? Orlo is a good friend of mine. And you will not find a worthier one. But now I must say farewell. Really? But you only just got here. And I have enjoyed every moment. But I have to travel east and cannot delay. I think your assessor is about to make a small speech. You should go and listen to him. But I have one small gift for everyone. We'll be here shortly. Keep your eyes open. Hey, will we see you again? Probably when we least expect it. Goodbye, my friends. All right, so where's the assessor? Where is the assessor? Oh, there he is. Ooh. You're that hobbit. Yes, of course. Good to see you. Time for my announcement, if you're ready. I am. Very well. Gather round, everybody. I have an important thing to say. Well, Mr. Assessor, we're all here. So you are. And that is as it should be. When I came to Bywater, something really struck me. Yes, it did. Right in the noggin. Yeah, sorry about the wolf's head. What struck me is how you all work together. I've been here longer than I expected. We made sure of it. Because we didn't want you leaving before you felt better. And you helped me. Like you help each other. Do not think anyone could want more from a village of the Shire. Sadly, I must leave you, though I hope to return someday. We would love to see you again, wouldn't we? It depends on what he has to say next. I have two things to say. Firstly, thank you for taking such good care of me. But secondly, I have to give you my final judgment. Can you drag it on any fucking more? Bywater is not part of Hobbiton. Bywater is officially its own village. Yeah. Wonderful.
Yay!
I'm so happy. Well done, brother. You did so much to make this happen, Nora. I'm very proud of you. Do you know what? I'm actually quite pleased. We did it, Ollamh. We certainly did, Ollamh. Ooh. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Bywater Village. And here's the surprise. So yes, it is official. Bywater is now a village. Just to let you know. Right, speaking of fun, he's getting grumpy. Piss off. A night to remember. What a festival. Sorry if the post was a bit slow this morning. I ate so much I could barely move. I'm hungry again now, though. That's kind of how eating works. Your body uses the food for fuel and then needs to be refueled. Anyway, I spoke to Farmer Cotton earlier. He told me to tell you, what was it now? A hungry hobbit is too hungry to remember. Come and find me after breakfast. Urgent. I've got a problem with my princess. Ollamh said you might know what to do. I don't like asking for things off people, but I'm desperate. If something happens to my princess, I can't even think about it. From the closest mill in 4 miles. All right, well, we'll do our watering. Might as well water everything all the way up. There we go. Everything's watered. Still get some beans. All right, best of villages. Right, Bywater is now a village, but there's always another tale to be written. The road goes ever on. But that's going to have to wait until tomorrow because we're all out of time for today. So let's go ahead and make a save here. And we will we'll figure out what needs to happen after we become a village to be the best of the villages. We still have being a village, but it is a village. But we can improve things a bit. And we still need to work on our foraging and our farming. But yeah, like I said, that's gonna have to wait until tomorrow because we're all out of time for today. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Don't forget the top link in the description down below will take you to our 4th wall page where we have things like our Bloodsuckers Anonymous, Vampire the Masquerade inspired t-shirts, and much, much more, including the Pirates of the Geek Vortex flag. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below because YouTube isn't great about notifying you guys when we actually go live. That's everything from the Facebook page all the way to the permanent invite for the Discord server, where I try to make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time, we'll be back with more Knights of the Old Republic, and then that following midnight, we'll be back with more Tales of the Shire. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Oh.